Welcome back to another episode of Thompson Teardown.
We are finally showing you my finished office after a few delays, and we're gonna update you on what's going on at Project All Rose No Thorns.
What was that? Just cutting it up. Thompson Teardown. So Michelle's office was very, very, very important space for me. I wanted it to be absolutely perfect for her. And there's a few different things in there that I built as well, like the pin board, her built-ins, installed all her lights. So, I took my time in there because I wanted it to be just perfect. Didn't matter if I had a broken foot or not. I got it done. So we're over at our project. There's been lots of progress going on both outside and inside. So we're gonna go inside. Got Michelle some questions for her too. So let's see. You're not gonna say nothing?
You kind of covered it all.
Okay, so for the mantle, just double checking this. I think you said.
I think we have this
50?
all on the plans. 50? Yeah, that feels right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna frame it out like I got the steel.
Yep.
To just.
And we're still gonna do like the curved edges and like the inner piece.
Yeah, this edge will be curved, this edge will be curved, and then the top edge will all be curved. 5 inches deep.
Yep. I'm still on the fence of if I'm gonna use some of the marble offcuts as like an inlay on that inner curved part. Okay. So TBD on that. Once it's all framed out, I'll kind of make the decision, and I want to make sure it suits with the brick background here. But yeah, I think that'll look great.
Okay.
Okay, so as Ryan mentioned, so much progress going on over here, and this is kind of when it gets exciting for me, when I start to see the finishes and the hardscapes come in. But also, I think when we purchased this property, there was really 2 things that that we really agreed we needed to tackle. And that was increasing the natural light and increasing the ceiling heights. And we have just, in my humble opinion, blown that out of the park. The light in this home right now, the windows are massive and stunning. The doors are glass and stunning. And we have literally vaulted every single ceiling on the first 2 levels. And it's honestly unbelievable. So that's kind of now when I walk in, just the difference alone in the lights. Oh, and the skylights. Just the difference alone that we've added in light and ceiling height is so, so beautiful. I'm so amped for it. So yeah. That's been going on, and we also have all of the floors protected because floors and tiles are done. I'm gonna peel some back to show you guys because they are just looking so good. And paint is now underway as well, and here is all freshly painted. We have some spaces with some fun colors and finishes coming. Of course, would not be one of our projects without some wallpaper. So lots of fun stuff coming, but yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, we normally paint before the floors go down, but as it goes, sometimes you gotta, make adjustments, sometimes do things out of order to just keep things progressing. So
see, I wouldn't even have noticed that. Like Ryan is literally like schedule king and keeps it moving and on track. I just come in, I'm like, things look so great. So this is just one of many bathrooms, but I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek of some of the tiles because they're so cute. So this is actually an ensuite for one of what we're calling the kids' bedrooms, but this little 4x4 little micro checkerboard floor I am obsessed with, and I'll show you what it pairs with. It goes with these really beautiful stacked matchstick tiles that we did the whole shower wall, this adorable little arch feature, and we actually carried them onto the tub front too. Of course they lined up. I was such a narc about that. I was like, laser levels, guys, but our guys are fantastic. They're like, yeah, Michelle, we know, we got it. But yeah, like the pairing of the two Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is what sets my soul on fire, guys. So every tiled space is equally as fun as this.
If I wasn't holding the railing.
But yet he literally rips me for not wearing proper footwear. But
Okay, but the point is I was holding the railing. That's why
yeah,
I
no,
didn't
it's
fall.
good. It's good that you were holding the railing. Thank God it's not already been taken off. Jesus. Ryan kindly grabbed some planks, thank you babe for that, to again, just show you guys sneak peeks. I'm feeling generous with my sharing today, guys, because I'm so excited. But these are the floors, they are already laid, we're just protecting them. They are from Unique Parquet, which is one of our favorite brands and partners. We love the quality and sustainability of their wood. It's beautiful. We have it in our own home. The buyers here are so lucky, but we went in a little bit of a richer, warmer tone than kind of the really light white oak that has been dominating pretty much all renovations and design in the last few years. So I'm excited for that. Still super forgiving as far as keeping clean for the new buyers, but again, adds a little depth, differentiates the space a bit. I'm excited to mix stuff up. They're really stunning. They look beautiful. So I'm so excited for this. Oh, and Ryan will show you what he gets excited about, which is the thickness of the plank, guys. These are 3/4 planks. That is like quality.
These are
Quality.
no joke.
I have to
These are
say,
no joke.
no, and I have to
3/4
say,
inch?
we truly believe, again, in like the sustainability of our projects. We're net zero certified, but also the quality, even in stuff that, you know, potential buyers may not even recognize or see. We know that we have left this home with like the utmost quality that's gonna have longevity. And that makes me really, really happy. I know it does for him too. He struggles. I'll be like, I don't think they need, you know, Cat 6 wires there or a heater in the garage. And Ryan will be like, well, just in case they want it, we'll put it in. So yeah,
Electric car charger in the garage.
Yes.
We haven't even got to the garage, but the garage, we'll get there at some point. Yeah, it's no joke. House is no joke.
So are you guys literally gonna like help show this home?
Hells yeah. Are you kidding? The spec sheet that I'm about to draft at my laptop for everything that went in here.
We have like ceiling speakers here in the master. Cat 6. We don't even have the fireplace in here yet, but the Cat 6 cable is coming through, speaker wires. Like, yeah, there's a lot that, you know, is behind the wall that's there that I just ran just in case, you know, because we want to give people the option, right? And
Yeah.
it's easy when it's opened up, right? So
Yeah, little fun Easter eggs and details that I'm sure whoever gets this home will enjoy for many years to come. I'm very jealous. I honestly hope we can like be friends with them so I can come by. I'll be like that movie that we watched.
what movie was that?
The Intruder.
Yes.
Guys, if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. It's like a crazy movie where it's Dennis Quaid. I love Dennis Quaid. But he sells his house to this young couple and then he basically like still thinks it belongs to him and tortures them very violently. So no, that won't be me, but like maybe just.
I was about to ruin the movie, so good that you said that.
Yeah, no.
I was literally
no
about to
spoilers. No, don't, no
literally
spoilers.
about to be
But
like-
it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch. Welcome to my office space. I am so excited to share this with you guys because not only is it literally the only space in the entire house that is exclusively mine, it also has so many cool design details in such a small space. It really packs a punch. So let's start. First of all, the reason that we were so delayed in sharing this space is because these lights right here were pegged from the beginning for me to the point that we literally built out these built-in areas to accommodate them perfectly. And they took almost 8 months to get here. But have to say, it was worth the wait. I love them so, so much. I love that little bit of patina they add into the room, and they're also functional for spotlighting whatever I have up here. The design of the shelves was also super important to me because I knew that I wanted some concealed storage. Behind here I have stationery, I have my printer, I have all kinds of things that I don't necessarily want out in the open, but I did also want some styling space and some display space for things that are inspiring me in the moment or that I'm actually using for work. So Ryan just did killer job with these. I love them so, so much. And of course, for additional storage, we also have this beautiful walnut desk. If you follow me, you know that this was part of our Against the Grain capsule collection. I love it so, so much. Again, brings so much warmth and depth to the space. And really, that's kind of the vibe in here. There's a ton of texture. There's a ton of colors that are still subdued and earthy and really fit in with the larger home as well. And I think that is what makes it work. You know, I can't resist a door moment to just pop in. But also, I had to speak to these doors because, funny enough, these are a fun vintage find that we came across while building. They are the perfect size for the space. We didn't have to modify them at all, aside from the paint to match the color drench of the rest of the room, which I love. And I love the beveled glass. It's also really nice because if I'm working and the kids run by and they're trying to peek in and see what I'm up to, I can see them and keep an eye still. So again, beauty and function adds a little bit of interest, and you know I love incorporating a little vintage. I'm gonna say, had really pretty dried flowers here. Spencer completely annihilated them. I'm just gonna leave them. You won't catch the floor ones, right?
They're in right now.
Look at that. You would never know the difference. How's my hair, Spence? Don't make it look ugly and not tell me. Okay, that seems fine. Look very washed out in that shot. I look like a ghost. I did apply self-tanner. Okay.
We'll warm it up a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
For you.
Yeah, warm that up for me. Tan me a bit. Jesus. Last but certainly not least is this beautiful full-size pin board. This is actually my most saved, liked, shared DIY video ever on social, and for good reason, because honestly, so easy to execute. And Ryan, again, pulled through on this one for me, and I love it. At any given time, I have just fun little things. These are some Polaroids from my recent trip, some samples that I'm considering, cute artwork from the kids, and sometimes it's a little more work intensive where I kind of have in the early stages inspo and mood boards from different projects we're working on, but it's great. So I really love all the lighting in this space, the ones in the built-ins, but also this ceiling one that we hung, which is just so unique and kind of feels like a cool piece of art in itself. Again, I love, like, this is such a tiny space, but we really made it so impactful and lovely to be in. I love working from here. So yeah, big fan of this light. I actually did get a second one to use in another project. I'm not sure where yet, but you'll probably see it pop up again because I'm a really big fan.
So how is budget? Like, are you guys on budget and on time?
We're well over budget. Like, budget is blown, okay?
Okay, but whose budget?
What do you mean whose budget? My budget.
Right, yours. Construction budget.
No, I budgeted for the whole project and we're over budget for the whole project.
But where are we over? Construction or design?
Total project.
No.
It's combined.
Okay, no.
And you know what? If I have to pick, it's definitely design. Okay?
Are you out of your
Definitely
mind?
design. Definitely design. The finishes in here are crazy.
Okay, the finishes in here are crazy, but I kept within budget. I am
What budget?
so excellent and savvy and like thoughtful of where I splurge. It's the work, it's the labor that you under budgeted to begin with, things of which I even called out. I was like, I think it's a little low.
No.
True or false?
No. There's some things that construction-wise we had to do that, like, originally we were only going to vault the first floor, but then we vaulted the second floor. So we're over budget there, but obviously
That's a bad example. What are some things?
What do you mean?
No, that's a bad example. What are some things that you lowballed or didn't anticipate that were construction?
So it cost more to do all the windows because we had to make sure we did all the masonry to a certain level.
For sure, but that is construction.
It is. Okay, it's construction, but it's design.
Okay, it's construction, just cut the clip. It's construction. I am on budget always.
Okay,
on time, on budget,
whatever.
Ready to go.
Here's the floor. Next time on Thompson Teardown.